good Lord, people, how much money can we waste? And we have people, American citizens, that can barely pay their bills, and we have government just wasting millions and millions of dollars.
Hi, guys. This is pretty much Jonathon Daily.
Trump's investigation into Newsom's dream train. Back in 2008, I believe Governor Newsom, he's been the governor that long. They started a project in California that was voted for with many people, the taxpayers, and a lot of federal tax funding has gone towards this project, and it's been a complete disaster. There's supposed to be a train that could traverse all of California, top speeds, that's super green and efficient energy. It's been a crap show. It's been a slush fund of corruption, and they've gotten about 60 miles done, and it's been since 2008. So what is that? Almost 18 years. And so where's this money gone? Why is it not completed? Why is it only 60 miles of it done? And so they're launching an investigation, as they should, because good Lord, people, how much money can we waste? And we have people, American citizens, that can barely pay their bills, and we have government just wasting millions and millions of dollars. But hey, you guys still want more government. Bring it on. Bring it on. Trump administration is actively scrutinizing California's high-speed rail project, often referred to as the California Dream Train, citing its delays, ballooning costs, and alleged mismanagement. What's underway? Compliance review and threat to withdraw $4 billion. So in early June 2025, the U.S. Department of Transportation and Federal Railroad Administration, the FRA, released a 300-page compliance review finding significant shortcomings, missed deadlines, budget overruns, unrealistic ridership forecasts, no viable plan to complete even the Central Valley segment. As a result, the administration has threatened to revoke up to $4 billion in federal grants unless California fundamentally addresses these issues within a 30 to 37-day deadline. Personal commitment from Trump and Duffy. President Trump publicly labeled the rail project the worst managed he's ever seen and vowed to personally lead the probe. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy backed this up, citing the FRA's report detailing mismanagement, broken promises, and unspent or inadequately overseen funds. More like pocketed and given to all of their friends. Focus on specific federal grants. The investigation centers on two major grants, a 2010 cooperative agreement valued at $929 million and a 2023 agreement around $3.07 billion. In 2023, who was the president then? Oh, Biden administration. So Biden, after seeing that this project was a crap show for almost 20 years, still granted and allowed this grant of $3.07 billion. I wonder how much of that $3.07 billion made it back to someone affiliated with Joe Biden. But California fights back. The California High-Speed Rail Authority rejects these findings, asserting all funds are properly tracked, pointing to completed work 171 miles under construction, so currently under construction, not finished. Structures finished. Environmental clearance secured. Oh yeah. So they're saying, of course, that everything is hunky-dory. Guys, when, at what point, how many administrations, how many statutes, how many red friggin' lines do we have to go through before we realize in places like California or in any state in the United States of America that more oversight and more regulation is not what we need? Why do you think it's so expensive to build a dang outhouse in California? Because you have to go through 5 different administrations, 5 different board approvals, the state regulations, federal regulations, the green regulations they have in California. And so a outhouse that could have been built for $1,000 turns into a $25,000 project. And then they give it, of course, a federal contractor who they can pay for a federal grant. And all of a sudden, an outhouse that could have been built for $1,000 goes up to $25,000 as to what it would actually cost to build it. And then you go to a federal contractor who's going to bill, of course, way more than what it would cost. And it takes about, 6 months to a year to build and costs a total of $500,000. So $1,000 turns into $500,000 that quick when it comes to the federal government. But hey, keep doing you guys. Keep giving us more legislation, more regulation, more hoops to jump through and see if that solves and makes anything better and makes the economy better, because it won't.
For the latest in case updates, legal tips, news, and politics, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and our other socials, and above all, subscribe on YouTube to get your dose of excellence on a daily basis.